Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done any videos, about a month, just over. So hope everyone's well and enjoying this weather we got at the minute, which is quite nice. Just a quick video today, well maybe 15 minutes ish. I'm just gonna, as the summer holidays are approaching, and I know a lot of people that watch these videos will be going over to the continent, and most of them, if not a high percentage of you, will be going via Dover to Calais, I would have thought. I just thought I'd show you a few little park ups which you might not know about, which are really close to Dover, so really convenient for if you've got an early ferry or if you get off a ferry late and you just need to rest before you go on. So I'm going to take you to 4, maybe 5, some you might know, some you might not. So the first one we're going to go to is in a restaurant, car park. It's an Indian restaurant. We've always known it around here as Namaste, but I do think it's changed. So when we get there, I will give you what the actual restaurant's called and where it is, and I will also get it up on maps. So I will cut in to the screen there, somewhere around the sort of the location and the address and the details. A lot of these will be on Park for Night, I'm sure. But sometimes you can park for night, don't get the full sort of like experience of seeing it. So we're a couple of minutes away, so I'll pack the camera now and I'll pick it up again when we get to our first park up. Right, so this is it. There's no current
caution
caravans anyway. It's called Chef de Mumbai. And it's patrons only, but obviously if you want to park it, you know. So I believe, I won't get out, I will just give you a good view. There's a bit of a park there, sort of, but I'll just park up, 1 second. And what I will do, once we leave this place, I will drive you live to the next place, and you will see just how close this is to the pool. Right, so this is it here. It says on its Park for Night page that there's room for 15, I think, and it is £20 a night or going to eat a meal in the restaurant. And I've not eaten in the restaurant myself, but I have heard very good reviews about the food. It's meant to be one of the best Indian restaurants in Kent. So yeah, this is it. I'll just show you that here. That's the view you'll get. So that's nice. Fields. It's quiet. The next place that we're going to go to is probably closer to the port, but it'll be noisier. And just out the back here, if you can see, there's a little wooded area, and there is some player equipment, but you know, you're probably just there for a kip. There's Mum. Hello, Mum.
Hiya.
So yeah, it's no amenities. So I imagine the best way to do it is by having something to eat, because then you're going to have your dinner, you might spend 40 quid in there, but you then haven't got to find somewhere to stay, and you get your stay free. I imagine you could probably stay a couple of nights if you asked, but you might have to either eat both nights or pay for one night and eat one on the other night. And if you were just here wanting to not drive into Deal or Dover, good bus connections. Deal is just down there, and Dover, as you will see on the drive we're about to do, is very close. So we're going to leave the Chef de Mumbai now, and this is going to be in real time the drive to the pool. So again, this is a very good stop if you've got a early ferry. You do have to ring ahead just to make sure of availability, but they said there's place for 15 vans. I've only ever seen 2 or 3 at any one time, and I drive down this road most days for work. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that you'll get a spot if you need it. A bit of a blind pull out. I think we are good now. Yeah. So yeah, this is the journey to Dover Pool, and this is in real time, not sped up or nothing, no shortcuts. This is the route to the pool. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, I've heard very good reviews of the food there. It is known as one of the best Indian restaurants in Kent. And like I say, it's good connections to, if you wanted to stay for the day there. Just park up there for the day into Deal, Dover, Canterbury is probably a 20-minute bus drive. We've got Folkestone not too far away, but there'll be other places. But obviously, if you're going to go to Canterbury, everyone knows about the Canterbury Windcheap place there. As you can see, there's a motorhome on their way to the port now. There's another, if you didn't want to eat there, there is another restaurant, Brewers Fare, Basic Foods. It's also good for Dover Castle, which is just over there. Walmer Castle and Deal Castle, which is just down that road from there. So again, you can park up there, because I know Walmer and Deal, you can park a motorhome there, but if you didn't want to, you can just park there, get the bus to the castles if you're going to go for a visit. So this is called Jubilee Way. I think it was opened in the 70s, hence called Jubilee. But so yeah, so this is, again, we're going to the next spot, but you will see how close the port is. Another motorhome coming just after there, the ferries, I assume. It's a nice little drive. You can literally leave, I know you've got a lot of booking in time, but you could probably leave half hour before your boat's due to depart, and you'll make it with ease. It's
unless it's the start of the season when it's blocked.
yeah, if you are at the start of the season, it can be tricky. But as we're just going to go around this little left-hand bend, and you shall see exactly what you're looking for. So again, how long was that? I don't know. 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and there's the port right in front of you. So again, excellent location for if you've got a ferry to catch early morning, or if you need to sleep somewhere because you've had a long drive before you got the ferry. So there's the port over there. It's currently being featured on a Channel 4 documentary, Britain's busiest port. It's quite interesting. So the only thing, so if Mum just points the camera out the front, if you're coming from the restaurant to the port, there's a roundabout coming here, and you just stay on the right hand side. It's clearly marked, but you stay on the right, so you go off to the right where that lorry's going, and then I'm just going to now take you to the next place where we're going to stop. This place is a stop off. It is after 6 in the morning, after 6 in the evening, sorry, so you can only park here in a motorhome after 6 p.m. till 9 a.m. But again, this is the most convenient for the port, without a doubt, but it could get a bit noisy because there's a few pubs down there, there's a hotel, and there's a big sort of like block of flats on the seafront there, so it might not be as a peaceful rest as you would get at the restaurant. And this is it. So the caravans are permitted to park up on the right hand side here between, like I said, 6 p.m. and 9 a.m. I will get out and have a look at the rates, because I think it's up to 50 spots here, so you're going to get a spot even at the height of the summer. And as you can see right out your window is the harbour and the Dover beach. So if I just pull up here, and right by a thingamajig, right, I will now get out 1 second and show you what you need to know. Right, so there's the rules. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. pay at display cars and bikes, and caravans and motorhomes are again pay at the machine 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. I'll just quickly walk you down to the machine and get the price. I think it's about £9 for the night, maybe. But again, as you can see here, you've got this big block of flats. You've got the port down there, restaurants and pubs and bars, and the port is a 24-hour port, so there's going to be a rumble of noise just from the port itself. If it doesn't say on the machine the price, I will put it up on the screen how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a tenner, like £9.50. So let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Actually, as you can see, It's on Ringo, and it's 3817 is the code, so that's not too bad. Let's have a look over again. You've got the Dover Castle just up top there. Still getting used to this blooming DJI camera. It's not my favourite, I have to admit. The game was very slow to catch up. This is a memorial to the Merchant Navy who died in the war. Keeping an eye on things. So yeah, I'll get back in the car and I will now take you to number 3. I might do another live drive just so you can see exactly again how close it is to the pool. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're coming up to the next one, possibly the last one, depends on how much runtime I've got on this video. This one is more in the town of Dover. It's called Maison Dieu. Makes it sound like you've already crossed the channel, doesn't it? Oh, Jay's in. So yeah, this one again, I believe, I'll double check, but I'm parked for night. I'm pretty sure it says it's free. If I'm going to be honest, I'd only go to this one if it was everywhere else was full. It would be my last choice out of the lot of them, purely because of the location. I mean, it's
I've heard it's okay there though.
Oh, no, it's okay, but again, out of the other choices, I would always come to it last. But like I say, I'm not saying it's a bad place, it's just not a place that would be my first choice. Plenty of people, it's got good reviews on Park for Night, so it's just down there. It's quite handy because obviously I believe it's free, and just that way I can see a motorhome going in there now. So yeah, you've got about a 5-minute walk to Morrison's, Asda's, and the other school. God, blimey, they need to fucking tarmac it.
Oh, bleep.
What would they do? Maximum hour stay is 24 hours. There's your motorhome stuff here, over there.
There's several there.
Yeah, there's a few in, as you can see. And like I say, I'm quite sure this is a free site to stay on. Yeah, pardon my French, but maybe they should charge and then use the money to smoothen out the entrance. But yeah, and in the other direction to St James's, you've got, if you prefer, you've got Marks and Spencer's, Iceland. There's a couple of Costas. There's a Greg's, Burger King, Papa John's Pizza, a German doner kebab. I think that's it. But as you can see, this is here. So again, it's a free one. It's another first come first serve.
Is it free though?
It says on Park for Night it's free. I will get out and have a look. But I'm quite sure it is. Oh, it's on Ringo, 3794 on Ringo. So that will give you all the payments, but it's not going to be much, you know. And now I'm going to stay on I'm going to do another live drive to the port, just so you can see how close it is to the port. So here we go. So it is now 12:16 today. I'll tell you the time. Who we got there? So yeah, again, and if you want to just park up there, just down this road here, I forget what it's called. Pencester. You've got the buses that will get you most places in the east of Canterbury, Dover, you're in Dover, Folkestone, Deal, Walmer, Sandwich, all places that you might want to visit. So right, we've got some traffic lights here, so let's stop here. But yeah, so it is well connected. Like I say, it has got good reviews. You've got all the shops there. There's even a cinema if you wanted to fancy the film. So yeah, so them flats you can see in the front there. The front is the other side of the flats that are on the Dover seafront. So by me telling you that, you can tell exactly how close. If you go right here, you go into Dover Town Centre, which has got more restaurants. Aspendos is a nice restaurant if you're looking for somewhere like kebabs and Turkish grill. And there's also KFCs and all sorts of that in there, cafes. So yeah, so here's St James's on the right, where the Travelodge sign is and the Cinema World is. That's where all the shops are. There's a Next in there if you need to go and get some summer clothes and that. So it's just in there. There's a JD Sports. super drugs, if you need any medications, that's all in there. And again, that's all 5-minute walking distance from that one that we just been to, the Maison Dieu, and there's an underpass under Dover, under the main road here. This is the A20. There's an underpass that gets you into the town centre from the seafront one. So as you can see, we're at the port now, and it is 12:18. So it's not even 2 minutes, just 2 minutes or so. And you just.
And that was with traffic lights.
That was with traffic lights. So to access the port, you stay on the left-hand lane, and you just first exit off the roundabout here. So then, that is how quick it is to get to from that place. So another good place to stay if you want to get an early ferry. And that one particularly, I would say, is a good one if you just want somewhere to sleep for a few hours after a long journey on the other side of the ferry journey, because it's free. So you just literally pull up and park up and put your head down. So yeah, I am going to do Canterbury one purely because I need a bit of extra thing, and also some of you might not know it. So Canterbury is a 20-minute drive from here, straight down the A2, can't miss it. I'm not going to do a live drive from there, but I will tell you, now it's 12:19, I will tell you the time when we get to Canterbury, so you know exactly how long the journey is. So we will pick you up when we're at Canterbury. See you in a bit. Right, as you can see by the clock here, it is 12:34, so that's taken us 15 minutes from Dover to get to the park and ride at Winchie in Canterbury. So I'm just going to pop in quickly and quickly show you around the motor I'm leaving there. Again, prices I will tell you when I see them. I think again they're reasonable. So there's the lane to get into. So there it all is in there, as you can see. Oh, I ain't paying to go in.
You have to turn, don't you?
I can't. I'm gonna have to just go in and go out. Yeah, so this is it. As you can see, I will put all the details up.
You've got to pay to go in then.
No, if you pull your ticket out and put it back in within like a minute or two, they so all of the information I will give you on this is when I get home I will get it up on the app. I want a bus ticket. Push button below. That's your park and ride ticket. So this is again good for park and ride. So yeah, it's all in there. Okay, a lot of you will know this one because it's quite a lot of sort of like big YouTubers have used it and shown you around it. So yeah, with your ticket you get a free bus into Dover, into Canterbury, which you can see there's the park and ride. So yeah, I would like to say, because don't want to pay to be in it, I'm going to turn around and go. I can remember where the exit is. Is he? But yeah, oh here's the exit. So yeah, so this is a really good one again if you want to come to Canterbury, obviously, because it's in Canterbury. But it's a decent connection for the port. 15 minutes it took us to get here from the port. So yeah, definitely there's more vans in there, so it might look like an overspill. So yeah, they're on the exit. Now like I say, I will give you all the information. This one's got facilities, unlike others. I think there are people that actually spend a lot of time on it. Your vehicle is being detected and will only take a moment. There we go, didn't charge us. There we are. Right, so yeah, I will get back to and I'll also just give you a little story about why our first trip of the year was spoiled. I'll tell you what that was all about as well when we get back. So yeah, I'll see you when we're back at home.
You've got one more to do, haven't you?
Oh, there is one more to do. One that actually sparked the idea for this video, which is at our local Tesco's. They do overnight in there now, which they never used to. It's run by, I'll show you the app when I get there, but to make sure it was usable for motorhomes, you know, you have to put your registration number in, and it obviously identifies what the vehicle is by your registration number. So I put the registration number in of our old motorhome, and it come up at £9.50 for 24 hours. And I think there might be a maximum stay, but I'm not sure. So when we get there, I'll show you the signs, and yeah, that'll be the last of it. And so again, that's only about 10 minutes down the road from here. And again, another good site, a little stopover if you want Dover early morning. Also, if you want to, like I keep saying it, but if you want somewhere to rest for the night after a long journey on the other side of the channel, it's got a nice Tesco's there. That's got a cafe. It's got toilets there, but no other facilities. Like the toilets are in Tesco's. There's a petrol station, as most do. There's a Home Bargains, a B&M. There's a KFC. What else is there? Nothing that you'll need. The others like Benson for beds and pets at home. So it might be good for pets at home if you need.
Yeah.
With if you're taking dogs over there. I don't know if they do passports there. I'm not sure, but you might be able to find some little bits. But yeah, we'll be there in a second. So see you in a minute. Quick little clip here. It's something that I've always found weird. Coming from London, you don't drive more than 5 miles, 20 miles an hour. But these, you're going through traffic lights at 70 miles an hour. Very strange experience when I first done it. And there's another set down there that you would do the same at as well. Alright, we're just coming into a little town village called Whitfield. So this is where the Tesco's is, near where I live. This is the approach to it. So we're going to drive you to it because it's not. If you don't know the area, you know, you don't really. You just need the.
I ain't gonna get nowhere. That's it.
Yeah, if you don't know the area, it's just show you the way into it. So yeah, this is the Whitfield roundabout. There is a Holiday Inn. Some of you might know.
Some of you might.
McDonald's there. There's got also a Costa in there, a pizza place, a pizza shop, and a kebab shop in there. So at the roundabout, you take the third exit. 1, 2. That exit there is straight to the port, and this is the third exit into the Honeywood retail industrial sort of area. Another roundabout coming up. There is I think, if you go down right at this roundabout, there is a lorry park which I think you can stay in if you're a motorhome as well, but I'm not putting that on to because I'm not 100% sure. But have a look. But after the ones I've shown you, you wouldn't, you know, that one you wouldn't need it because there's going to be plenty of space in all of these sites that I've shown you. I will go over them again quickly just to give you the full details on that motorhome. Right, so yeah, go straight over at that roundabout, and here's Tesco's right in front of us. Like I say, got petrol, cheapest in the area at the minute, apart from there's a place called Pegwell Bay, but it's a bit out of the way for you, you know. This is the cheapest for petrol and diesel. So just let someone cross. Yeah, so this is the car park. So stick to the left unless you want fuel for the car park. These barriers are never closed, and there's a van in here. It's a converted full transit, always in it. So I'm assuming that they used the scheme, and I'll just find a little place to park up, and I will get quickly out to the sign. But yeah, so as you can see, it's massive car park, loads of space. I'm surprised they've not done this before, because like I say, a tenner a night. Make an absolute fortune. If I had a bit of land, I'd charge a tenner a night for people to stay on it. You know, so yeah, I'm just gonna go down to the back end and have a look. Because it's right by here. I've got to go to Tesco's, so but yeah, just out there.
Oh, I don't know if the
press the knob. So that it is there. So yeah, so this is the site. Right, so this is it here. There's the code 44751, free book. Like I say, I went through the booking process on the app. Oh, that's a bit close, isn't it? Went through the booking process on the app using the registration number of our old motorhome, and it would let me stay. So, and that was for about $9.50. But again, I will go through it all again. So as you can see, this is just a place here. Here's your Tesco's. Just around the back there, that's over there's your Home Bargains. Got your B&M over there. So all walking distance, 5-10 minutes, not even 10, 5 minutes. KFC and a cafe in the Tesco's. So I'll catch you now at home once we've done a bit of shopping to go through it all, just as a what's the word? A rounding up. Okay, so see you in a bit. Right, I did say that I'd quickly explain to you why our first trip of the year got cancelled. We was meant to be going up to Takaroo with Rob and Lynn. It was all booked in, all ready to go. And then I was driving home from Canterbury the other week and my car went into limp mode. So I'm like, oh, okay. It'd done it a couple of weeks before that, but hadn't done it again. I turned the engine off and on again and it was fine. And the spanner icon comes on, which doesn't specify what it is. It just specifies you've got a problem. So once coming home from Canterbury, it went into limp mode 4 times. And you've seen how quick it is to get to Canterbury in that amount of time. I got the AA out, and he said to me, he said, right, I hope it's not what I think it is. And I said, what do you think it is? I said, I think it's a turbo. And I said, if it's a turbo, he says, oh dear. Anyway, so the turbo in this engine is, alright, this silver thing just down there, that's the turbo. And there was a chance that had actually gone. But thankfully, and that was a £3,000 job, but thankfully all that had actually happened is that this pipe, which is an air intake or something for the turbo, had a crack in it and it was losing pressure, and when it lost pressure it would trigger the limp mode part of the car. So we got that fixed for 250 quid, which was lucky, but they just said don't tow until you know the proper extent. Even with that crack, just don't drive, let alone tow. So we couldn't go, which we was gutted about it. Saw their video from it, looked like everyone had a cracking time. And I will get up to Xanadu or Takaroo, you know, but next month is our time away. So yeah, anyway, I will just round up quickly the video of prices and a number of places that can be like pictures, and we'll finish it there. So 1 second and I'll be with you. Right, just in the garden, so I'm just going to quickly look at the Park for Night for the sites and give you the information. So first one we went to was the Chef de Mumbai, which is a 4.5 out of 5 star rating. It 1 second. It says modern Indian restaurant serving authentic good food. Car park is hard standing, slight slope. Ferry is literally, as you saw, 2 minutes drive. Parking free if eating, otherwise paid parking. So why is it all in French? Just update it. I can't read French. 1 second. I want it in English. Why is it in French? Right, it's £20 a night unless you eat in the restaurant. There are 15 places and it's open all year round. And I will just give you the postcode of it, if I can find it. 1 second, doesn't look like I can. It's all in French, this part, even though I've got the English bit on. Oh, CT155DP. is the postcode, and if you look on Park for Night, it'll have all the contact information for it. Right, so the next one we went to was the one on the seafront in Dover. So here this one is, and again it's in French. Free overnight parking. So it's free between 6 PM and 8 AM. After that it's £1.60 an hour. It says 10 places, but there's a lot more than that. And it is CT161LN. And after that we went to the Maison Dieu, which is 1 second. Right. 87 Maison Dieu Road, again it's in French, but parking with about 20 stalls or places on fairly flat asphalt. At night it's illuminated and partly under surveillance. It is free from 6 PM to 8 PM. Like I said, 20 spaces, and that is CT161RU. And then we went to the Canterbury one, which you don't need to know, everyone knows about that one. You just have to put in Canterbury Park and Ride and all the information will be there, but let me just go to it quickly. Alright, here we go. So this is Canterbury Motorhome Air. Park and Ride with residents. This is in French. So it's £8 for 24 hours and 10-minute free glance period, as you saw is what I took up. 30 spaces. They have got some facilities, but I can't read the French. There's a place to empty your toilet, and that is CT13EL. And then the last one was the Tesco's, which is back to me, so I'm not looking at the camera more. And that is, this one's been blocked by, I can't get onto that one. I have to sign up to Park for Night to see the information on that one, but you saw all it was. I will get the Tesco's Dover postcode up. Tesco Dover, and that is CT163PS. So that's all the sites, the little stopovers. All of them are really convenient for the ports, for if you just want to get buses into towns like Dover, Dill, Walmer, Canterbury. So yeah, so I'm going to leave the video here. Hopefully you found it interesting. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you stayed at any of these before, or if there's ones that you'd consider. And if you do start them, let us know what you think. So yeah, and if you haven't already, if you could, please subscribe. Nearly at 700 subscribers, only 3 away, so it would be nice for a couple more. So we will see you on the next video.